Detroit police are getting ready for some football. I'm Catherine Larson with more on who they're recruiting coming up. It's a Panera unlike any other in Dearborn. For many, the Woodward Dream Cruise is a religious experience. And when cruisers are looking for a spiritual moment, they head to Drive-In Church. The experts all agree the best thing you should do if you do get up on your roof is wear a good sturdy pair of shoes, because while this roof is textured, you can still slide. It's not a silver lining, it's a gold lining, and the price of gold just keeps going up, up, up. We're talking with the star of Hardcore Pawn about his best advice for how you can get the most for your gold. How much is this?
$50,000.
One local high school is being thrust into the national spotlight. I'm Catherine Larson with that story coming up. Gliding through the sky. It's beautiful this time of year.
Never gets boring. I've been doing this since 1981, and I've been flying Michigan fall colors, and it's really the most beautiful place that I've been.
That's our pilot, West Wind Balloon President Scott Lorenz, talking about our Milford to Highland trip, and there's lots of work to assemble our hot air balloon. Before we can go up, we first have to inflate that balloon. What they're using is a compress of cold air that's going to propel it up and lift it into the sky. But it's not just cold air. After all, it's called a hot air balloon for good reason. That burner flame is really hot.
Watch your toes.
Wait. Important question here. Will our hair be singed in this process?
Shouldn't be. You'll be fine. You won't even break a nail, I'm sure.
And then it's time for takeoff, and there's no going back. I'm the king of the wall!
Hold on, you guys.
Woo! Once we start going up, up, and away, the first thing I notice is the calm as we climb thousands of feet above the sky. If you've never been up in a hot air balloon, they only go about 8 miles an hour, but that's the perfect speed to be able to see all the fall foliage ripen before your eyes.
Really, this is my favorite time of the year because it's so beautiful, and the sun lights up the colors, and it's really the sun is, you get a golden glow anyway at sunset, and you combine that with the fall colors, it doesn't get any better. Plus, it's so much better from above because you have perspective, and you don't get that when you're driving down the road.
Lorenz says Mother Nature only displays her true colors a few days each year, so you really have to make the most of it.
We have fun. I mean, we have fun wherever we go. It doesn't matter. But the scenery is especially gorgeous here.
But what goes up must come down.
They're all fun. Any land you can walk away from is a good one.
Well, now, speaking of that...
Hold on.
I'm Catherine Larson for First Forecast Mornings.
Come on up. You got your turkey shoes on?
It's time to talk turkey. And the perfect place to do that is Ruperti's on 5 Mile. For more than 60 years now, Christine and her family have owned the turkey farm. This year, they have nearly 2,400 big birds to sell.
Believe it or not, they eat 8 tons of feed once a week.
So Christine says the week before Thanksgiving, these guys are all gobbling up corn. Before that, they may have a little oat mixed in with their corn, maybe even a little wheat. But right now, it's all about the corn to fatten them up so they can gobble on the dinner table.
That's right.
Christine says for the last 2 years, they've sold out before Thanksgiving Day of their famous smoked and regular style turkeys. This storage room is filled to the top with the big birds. And Christine says their turkeys start at 20 pounds and go up from there. So what will the Ruperti's eat this holiday?
We have filet mignon. We have homemade gnocchi.
Where's the turkey?
Well, my family, you know, we work hard, very hard, you know, 12, 15 hours, and they don't want to see another turkey.
I'm Catherine Larson for First Forecast Mornings. Gobble, gobble. It's the American pastime, high school football. I'm Catherine Larson in Dearborn at Fordson High, where one new movie is hoping to change how Muslims are portrayed. It's a move that's inspired a movie.
We just felt it was practicing 6 to 8 hours a day in the heat with our kids fasting was not going to be something very safe.
And Fordson High's head football coach, Falad Zaban, says it's a movie you'll want to see.
I think from watching the film, I think it did a terrific job.
Fordson, faith, fasting, and football tells the true story of the school's Muslim football team, known for practicing late in the night till dawn to follow the rules of their holy month of Ramadan.
And as a Muslim and as an ex-football player myself, I thought it would be a phenomenal story to tell, mainly to use football as a way to reach fellow Americans, to tell them about who Arab Americans and Muslims really are.
That's the film's director, Rashid Ghazi. He says, well, the film's hook is football. It's all about bringing stereotypes to a head and changing them.
The spokespeople for Islam in the major news media tend to be Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, Mohammed Gaddafi, and they don't speak for the average Arab American, or any of them for that matter. So what the idea behind the movie was to give the real people in a town like this a voice to explain who they are, what they believe in, and what they're all about.
And the film is all about voicing the concerns of the community.
We then deal with racism, challenges the school system faced in having a majority Muslim Arab community. We deal with challenges the teams faced when they fast and play football as well. So we tell a lot of social and political stories throughout the film, but at the end of the day, it ends up being a film about a rivalry game between Fordson High and Dearborn High. And that's kind of the payoff at the end, is that you get to see the game and see what happened.
For First Forecast Mornings, I'm Catherine Larson.